Hi, I wanted to thank you for the video you posted about your testimony of life. Um, I was tortured for many years. I was sexually abused for many years, tortured. It's a long story. Since I was 3 until I turned 14. Um, all kinds of things happened to me. The perpetrator was my stepfather. He went to jail for life. But the rest of the people that know about it still out in the community. I come from a wealthy family. A majority of them are doctors, and my situation has always been a taboo. As soon as he went to jail, everybody disappeared, even my mother. Okay, I'm an only child, and at this point, I'm 38 years old. I have four beautiful children: 14, 16, 18, and 21. The only thing I can tell you about the aftermath of being abused and as you grow older is that you have to seek for help. You have to go to a good therapist who is a psychoanalyst, not other type of therapists. A psychoanalyst. There's 5 different types. And on top of that, there's something you got to do on your own. You got to start taking out all those bad memories from inside of you, and you have to start replacing, reprocessing is what it's called, EMDR. It's a very good therapy. EMDR. It helps you to not feel the pain as much. So if you try to do that like I'm doing at 38, I had a emotional catatonic episode. What does that mean? Well, I withdrew from everything that was reality at some point. Some people develop schizophrenia, some people turn bipolar, other people turn into addicts. Addiction to anything, to sex, to drugs, to alcohol, anything. I've seen everything in this field, and they're not able to stand up for themselves. But it looks like you pretty much got yourself together in some way, and that's a good thing. And I like that. When I read it, I loved it. Right now, what you gotta do is at least get yourself an education that you can understand the pros and cons of life. Like me, I got me a major in psychology. Now I'm doing criminal justice, and later on I would like to be in forensic psychiatry, just to understand the human behavior. And through your education, you're going to see and feel that it's not a problem that you have, it's the problem that the entire society has. The thing is that the difference between you, me, and them is that we're trying to seek for help. We found the truth about our situation, but they haven't found, or they don't want to accept it, and they keep doing the wrong thing, and affects other people that are trying to live in the same world that they do. So this is what you got to do. You got to look at yourself. Forget about all the things that happened to you in the past. Not forget, just leave them behind a little bit so you could look at them from a distance, and start taking one bad memory at a time and try to replace it with new things that you could do in your present life. Okay? It's more like rematching. So you have to do this, because you know what? If you don't make yourself happy and you work on these memories, which are terrible to live with, it's like something haunts you, you will never be happy. You know why? Because even if you find the best man in the world and he makes you happy and he takes care of you, those memories are gonna come back. So don't sit on them. Just try to take them out little by little. And sometimes I know it feels lonely, because you know what? The people that surrounds us, around us, they don't want to feel guilty. You think you feel guilty? The people around you feel guilty. Why? Because they knew about these things and they did nothing about it, and they don't want to live with the guilt. but you're stronger than they are. And you have to release the fear. You have to work on yourself. Do not expect anything from anyone, because nobody's going to help you do that. Only you have it inside. You're the only person that could reach that inside. No one else. I think you're beautiful. I think you're young. I think you're smart. Why do I say these things? Not because I read it on a book. It's because I've been reading your thoughts through your videos. And it makes total sense that a person that can write something like that, it's aware of the situation. And if you're aware of the situation, do not ignore it. Just keep on living, do what you have to do, and move on. No one else matters in the world but you. You know why? Because when we were being abused, we did not matter. So that means that now that we can talk and speak out and stand up for ourselves, we can do something about it without thinking that we're gonna spank anyone, that we're gonna prove everyone wrong. No, you gotta prove yourself right. Okay? So just keep going, move on, and try to fulfill your life like I did with mine when it was empty. I'm fulfilling my life. I wish you the best, and keep walking on the straight line. Believe me, your answers will not come along, all of them at the same time, like right now. You will get your answers through your life and through your actions and where you walk through. But watch it. If you walk through the right path to get to where you want to be, and release your heart, your soul, your thoughts, your fears, your everything that is bothering you, if you walk through that right path, you're going to find your answers. As soon as you walk out of the path, you're done. Believe me, it is not easy to walk on the path and suffer it. But if you suffer it, you're going to have a much better life. I wish you the best, okay? Bye-bye.